Hey everyone, this is Emmanuel Manny and this is Effulgent Design. Hey guys, so if you need to make a gift or if you're into drinking whiskey, we got these on sale on Amazon. They're handcrafted glasses with what we call a bulletproof glass. It's essentially just a nice drinking glass with a bullet encrusted into it. It's a great gift idea. It's only $35 on Amazon. The box itself says, "But too much good whiskey is barely enough." Alright guys, the link's gonna be down below and check it out if you're into this. It would be highly appreciated and you would be helping me out. Alright, now let's get on with the rest of the video. So today we're gonna be working on one of my friend's rooms. At the time we were boyfriends and we had a few ideas for how we wanted this room to go. They were remodeling the house, so a completely new floor, and it was like a Carrera white marble. His excuse me. His room was kind of like a light blue. He's 19 years old, now 20, so still was going for like a young vibe, but we weren't a little kid anymore. We wanted something that was a little bit more mature, that would last a few years until he moves out and graduates college. We were limited on budget. We weren't buying any new furniture. He has 2 black nightstands and black headboard with a frame. Our options were to go bold, go big, but affordable. And the idea that I came up with was light gray walls, I know, sounds so basic, and then a very dark navy blue wall. Why? It's masculine, I love dark colors, and I thought it would play so well off of the black nightstands and black headboard. With that being said, I did my research. We weren't sure if we should do wallpaper. Ended up discarding that because they have textured walls, so it wouldn't have worked out well with the glue and it just wouldn't have worked. We could do some sort of stencil, some sort of like fake brick, or I'm sure if any of you guys have seen, but there's people doing wood trims along the wall as an accent wall, and it looks amazing. And so we decided that's the route that we wanted to go. It was a very affordable route. Only cost about $38 if I'm not mistaken. We got the pieces at the lumber yard. So we just got back from Home Depot. We got the wood. And the reason we chose these over the ones that are wood with no primer is because these are already sanded and they're primed, so when we paint, we'd probably just have to give it one coat. And it was like 80 cents more per board, so instead of being $266 and then having to sand all of them and paint them, it was $345 I think, and we don't have to do any of that. So we're gonna use these. We're gonna go to the wall now and use like a protractor and get the angles and see how it's gonna look. It only took about 3 to 4 hours to create this or to do this project. We already had a table saw. We didn't have to use a hand saw or anything. We were pretty savvy with the measurements. If you're gonna make an accent wall like this, make sure you draw it out on a piece of paper first. We had a window in the way and we weren't sure how we wanted to tackle that with the trim. I had suggested doing a trim around the window, but we decided to just go with no trimming and just go directly. So like if the window was right here, it would just go through and then it would continue down here and nothing was going to be blocking it. So that's what we ended up doing. Because that was the wall having the headboard on it or the bed on, I decided that I didn't want a window there because we had 2 windows in the room and I thought that kind of just distract from the design of the room. So I went ahead and suggested that we put a big piece of art covering that window. That way that wall would be the center of attention once you walked in that room, and it worked out amazingly. We covered the window with a piece that I actually found off of OfferUp, and I know that they sold this in IKEA years ago. And the idea was initially to paint over it and create our own design, but once I purchased it, it was only $10, and we got it in the house. It was so big, almost as big as my headboard, you guys will see. And I thought this is probably gonna look really nice if I just paint the trim gold. Since we were using a lot of gold accents in the room, I thought that would kind of just tie everything in, and it worked out spectacularly. We loved how it looked, and that's how it stayed. On the neighboring wall, we had a pretty big window that needed to be covered up somehow, and I'm a very big fan of drapes. I think a drape makes a huge statement. It makes the room feel that much more sophisticated. And so we went ahead and purchased some floor to ceiling drapes from Amazon. It was only about $100. I know it's $100 might be a lot to some people, but for drapes it's not that expensive, and it made a huge difference in the room. That's kind of where our biggest purchases were. So it was $38 for the actual trim for the wall, about $40, maybe a little bit less for the paint, each gallon, so about $80. And then the curtains were the biggest purchase, $100. But it was worth it because it made a huge difference in the room. Since we were keeping the nightstands on the headboard, I decided to change the knobs on the nightstands to a gold knob to incorporate all the details that we had added on top and around the room. So with the gold knobs, I was tying in the frame and all the little accents that we placed on top. I purchased this kind of like origami cube shaped metal piece or statue. I don't know what you would even consider it, from Marshall's. It was about $10. Decided to repaint it gold and give it like a black ribbon in the bottom, so it wasn't all just like one color. Kind of gave it like some level of sophistication, and that's here right now. You're gonna be seeing that now. Bought a cute little globe at Ross. I believe it was like 12 or 13 bucks. And the lamp that you see on the side, it's a very nice lamp, and I was surprised when I picked it up at how big it was. We live in Miami, so I was on the beach and this person had it on OfferUp, and I passed by her house and she brought it out, and I was like, damn, she's selling this for $10, and it fit the room so perfectly. I spray painted it gold, and this is the room. It looked incredible. I hope that you guys enjoy it. I hope you're inspired, and I hope that you like my ideas and my designs. If you do, please subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment. And yeah, you guys have a good day.